This video is sponsored by Mom's Watermelon Margarita. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna do a fun video, which is a Q&A. So it's been a minute since I told you to grab you something to drink before we have a video, but I'm feeling like today is just one of those days we're gonna need something to sip on because this video might get a little juicy. I don't know. My drink of choice is a watermelon margarita, fresh watermelon, Casamigos Reposado, sugar rim. I can never go wrong. I also have me some chips and guacamole. Don't mind my ratchet plate. So if you see your girl taking a little snacky snack, don't be mad. If you haven't been here before, my name is Asia. And if you have been here, welcome back. Okay, question 1. What is my favorite color? Sometimes I say my favorite color is pink, but then there's times that I say my favorite color is blue. We're gonna go with purple to be my favorite color because that's a mixture of pink and blue. How old are you? I am 25 years old at the time of this recording. In 2022, I'm 25 years old. My favorite place to shop. That's a hard one because it's like I have different favorite places. So my favorite place overall, probably I'm gonna say Walmart. And I'm gonna say Walmart because it's like I could get a mix of everything. Groceries, if I need toiletries, if I need clothes, I could find the outfit real quick. Like at least if there was only a Walmart, I could get everything I need to make some shit shake, period. How do you like yoga? Oh my gosh, you guys, yoga has literally changed my life so quickly. I started doing yoga in April of 2022. And I'm forever indebted and in love with the practice. I'm in love with my practice. I actually am already planning on doing a full video of how yoga changed my life. So make sure you check that out when it drops because it has changed my life in a little bit of time. A lot of things have changed for me. So to answer the question simply today, I love yoga. And I can't imagine stopping doing yoga. It's an integral part of my life at this point. The next question is my favorite self-care activity. Oh, that's a hard one. So for me, hair and nails and eyelashes, like they fall into self-care, but like to me those things are more so maintenance. They're just things I do to maintain my appearance. A massage may be my favorite self-care activity. Sometimes I think this is one that's overrated. Just taking time to myself, not talking to nobody, just reading, meditating, praying. I think that's probably my favorite self-care activity, is just taking time to myself to reboot and recharge and get ahead. So why did I start YouTube? I specifically started YouTube. Number one, I always wanted a YouTube channel. Always. But I just wasn't sure. Like at one time I was really into makeup. For a short period I was into hair. But I never knew what the channel would be about. Fast forward to 2022. See, I kind of have to start at the beginning. Hold up. What I'm gonna do is, this question is why did you start YouTube? And then I have another question, what inspired you to take social media as a venture, as like a business venture? So I'm gonna just kind of mix those two. So my journey as far as what inspired me to take a social media venture is, long story short, I started a social media company where I was providing social media management, engagement services, and content strategy. And then I had some life transitions take place, move back home, things like that. And in the midst of me healing and taking a break from that, I found that I struggled really hard to stick with that one thing. So be a social media manager. Like for me, that feels really little. So YouTube became a thing where I'm able to kind of talk about many things. I can share my knowledge and help people, but also share my journey and inspire people. So YouTube just felt like the perfect place to be able to broadcast my talents to the world without feeling so small, so boxed in. Eventually I started YouTube also as a part of my healing journey. I just say that because I like being in front of the camera, and I like talking, and I like talking about the things I like talking about. So it was just like, this made the perfect place to get some things off my chest and also heal and help people in the midst of it. What is your zodiac sign? I am a Scorpio. My birthday is October 30th. Do you have siblings? I do have siblings. I have a younger brother. If you're watching, hi, I won't say your name in case you don't want me to say your name. And I have an older sister. And in case you're watching, hi sissy, I love you guys so much. Staying in or going out? See, these are loaded questions because it's like, it's both for me. I'll say where I currently am in my journey of personal development. Of course, I'm gonna say staying in, and that's just because I'm in a space where I'm trying to save and invest my money, everything I have into my career, my goals. So staying in is just the logical thing to do to accomplish these things really quickly. But on a bigger scale, of course, going out. I love going out and enjoying myself. I just need the money to match. What are your short-term plans? My short-term plans to just work really hard in building my brand, increasing brand awareness, creating as much content to help people on their journeys or help them in whatever way that I'm able to help. My two main goals right now are to buy a house and to build my audience and grow my YouTube channel. Heels or sneakers? So there was a time where I would have easily said sneakers. Like, I'm not wearing no heels. But as I've been tapping into myself, learning myself, I like heels. I'm trying to get more into wearing heels. So I'm starting small, working my way up. So I'm going to say they both have a place. Can't choose one because they both hold a special place in my wardrobe and in my heart. So both of them. How's your mental health these days? You know what? That is an amazing question, especially for those who partially saw my I wouldn't call it a breakdown, but you know, my mental health deteriorating on my business Instagram page. My mental health is in a really good place these days, and I'm so thankful for that. You know, no anxiety, no depression, just living life. So what motivated you to start vlogging and what helped you get started? Okay, what motivated me to get started was, it's just like, for me, who I am, the journey I'm on, I don't have another avenue or nothing else to fall back on. I have to put my all into this because this is my passion, and this is also something I'm really good at. So just knowing that I am good at it and can do it motivated me to start. Watching other people do it who have half the talent as me, but just more drive and kept doing it motivates me. And what helped you get started? Number one, we all have a phone. We got $1,000 phones. Stop playing with me. Pull your phone out and start doing it. What motivates me, or how did I start? I pulled my phone out and I started. I also do a lot of research, you guys. These things do not come easy, you know, having success on social media. Yeah, you see people and they blow up real quick, but for the most part, it takes a lot of strategy. So what helped me get started on YouTube was doing research on YouTube, looking things up, taking notes, and then not just doing the research, but implementing it on a day-to-day basis. The next question is, can you make it clap? The answer to that is technically yes, but confidently no. What is your greatest passion? That's a great question. I think my greatest passion, especially now since being on a self-love spiritual journey, my passion at this point really is and continues to be helping people. I have a passion for helping people. I want to see people be their best versions of themselves. I want to see them living happily, harmoniously, peaceful. You know, the level of peace I now have for the first time in my life is something I never experienced, but it's something I'm so grateful for and something that I want for everybody. So my passion, I've realized, always has been helping people. I went about it the wrong way sometimes, you know, because I overdo it by people pleasing to help people, right? People pleasing isn't love, that's fear. So I say all that to say my greatest passion is helping people in whatever way, shape, or form I can help. What's your favorite aspect of creating content? I think my favorite aspect of creating content is overall it would be the final result, right? Because what people don't see about YouTube or about creating content in general, but I'm gonna specifically talk about YouTube, is you're taking something from just a small idea to scripting it, to filming it, to then editing it. You know, you take the raw footage, you may have 30 minutes, an hour of footage, you're cutting that down to, I don't know, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, just depends. So I love seeing the final result when I've edited my video and it's there for people to see. Like, the final result is my favorite part of creating content. Who's your bestest bestie ever? Honest, I'm my bestest bestie ever. At this point, I just feel like nobody understands me like I understand me. Nobody motivates me like I motivate me. Nobody pushes me as much as I push me. And most importantly, nobody takes the time to understand me like I understand me and really listen to me for who I am and what I have to offer. So I'm my best friend. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I love this question. So I'm 25 right now, going on 26. By the time I'm 31, I hope to be married. Probably would have had my first baby by then. I know that I will have seen some type of success from YouTube or social media by 5 years. I don't want to say I hope so, because I know so. Stable in my career at that point in time. You know, living life with my family. Family's so important to me. So I just see myself living an abundant life and surrounded by love and family 5 years from now. Do you believe sex on the first date makes you a hoe? I mean, technically, no. But there's lots of technicalities that get involved in that. So I don't think having a one-night stand makes you a hoe. How often are you having one-night stands? I mean, if that's what you do, then I just say make sure that you're getting some type of, make it mutually beneficial for you. So no, you're not a hoe, but if you plan on like sleeping around and having sex on the first date all the time, you better get some money out of it. That's how I feel. Every now and then, you're not a hoe, but yeah, watch it, sis. What made you start a YouTube channel? I think I kind of touched on this previously, but just sticking to one niche. So if that's just being a social media manager, that just feels too small for me. Like, I feel overwhelmed like that. Like, oh my gosh, all I can talk about is social media. So YouTube just felt like the perfect place because I can talk about multiple things. It's long form content, which I really enjoy more. I love the process of creating a video. I love the process of scripting it, coming up with the idea. When you compare YouTube to like Instagram content is always changing. You know, YouTube content is evergreen, so people can search it years from now and it can still come up, which is amazing. That's why YouTube was my platform of choice, because not only do I love the process of creating the videos, it can also be accessed. It's the margarita, y'all. Accessed by people for years to come. And also a YouTube channel is a way for me to get my message across, get my voice across to people all over the world. I have a voice, I have something to say, I have knowledge and just shit to say that can maybe inspire somebody, maybe help them, push them on their journey. I don't know. So I just started a YouTube channel as a way to reach people, help them, and shit, help people. To tap in with them. How else am I gonna reach them from my bedroom over here? How am I gonna reach them? YouTube. Do you plan on staying in Cali? California is home. I was born and raised here. I was born at Daniel Freeman Hospital in Inglewood, California. Like, California is home. But I know that there's a big world out there, so I always want to have a home or something here. Because of now, I can say I plan on staying in California the way my life looks as of today. But I'm totally open to new destinations, new places. I've actually always wanted to live somewhere else, so I'm sure that I won't stay in California. Can you twerk and your close friends? Send me some money first. Do you plan to travel anywhere soon? Out of the state, out of the country? I don't have any major travel plans right now. I probably will be traveling somewhere, but it's not on the calendar yet, so I can't say I have any travel plans as of now. But your girl is passport ready So I like to go somewhere, but I really am just tapped in and focused on my goals right now. I'll travel somewhere when the money is flowing. What happened to your last boyfriend? Y'all were cute together. Me and my ex-boyfriend, we just outgrew each other. You know, sometimes when you get in a relationship with people, it changes the dynamic of things. You really start to see things, see people, see their traits, and sometimes you're just not compatible at that point. So how do you stay consistent with content? How do I put this? I personally believe if you are choosing, we have a choice to be entrepreneurs, we have a choice to be creatives, we have a choice, right? So if you are choosing to be an entrepreneur and a business owner in 2022 and you are doing everything, you almost don't have a choice but to prioritize being consistent with content. How do I stay consistent? I guess the simple way is I make it a priority, number one. So I make a commitment to myself, to my brand, that this is the most important thing in my life right now, is building my brand. And then with that, I set aside time each week. Like right now, my whole life is dedicated to my YouTube channel. I don't have kids, I don't have a family, so I get to dedicate my life to that. But if I had other responsibilities, I would set maybe 1 or 2 days a week and plan out my content for the next 2 weeks or the next month, whatever you feel confident with, and set aside time to actually create that content so that it's already done and you don't have to think about it, especially if you do not enjoy making content. So to reiterate, the question was, how do you stay consistent with content? So I stay consistent with content by planning ahead, by integrating it into my life, by making a commitment that I am going to create content, and anything that disturbs that has to go. I then plan and set aside time to work on content, to film it, to design it, whatever it is, whatever type of content you're putting out. So you're going to set aside some time and you're going to make a commitment. I guess the biggest thing is making a commitment. Like you make a commitment to other stuff, you got to put content up here. It's just the day and age we live in. Only the strong survive. If you're not going to do it, it's okay, but you're just going to have to really put it on your list of things to do. It needs to be high up there. What motivates you to keep posting and vlogging? Ooh, my motivation comes from deep within, y'all. I'm very ambitious. I know what my life looks like. I'm highly intuitive, I know exactly what my life looks like, right? So I just feel like a lot of us be posting shit on social media. We post memes. Oh, we want the soft life, etc., etc. But are you really willing to put in the work that it takes to get that soft life? Because soft life requires hard work. Okay, so what motivates me is I want that lifestyle so bad, I'm not stopping. What motivates me is I know I don't have nothing else to fall back on. I know I don't want to work too much longer in a traditional job. I just know certain things that I don't want. So how am I going to get what I do want? And so the way that I'm going to get what I do want is by following through. If your follow through is bad, you will not make it. So my motivation comes from my self-worth. My needs are just so strong. The things I need out of my time here on this earth are so strong that I have no choice but to prioritize and get this shit done. Who does your hair? It always looks amazing. Thanks, boo. I wear braids a lot, and I'm sorry I can't tell you guys exactly who my braider is because I want to keep that sacred for a little bit longer. You know, I enjoy being able to get an appointment with somebody and not have to book weeks in advance and not have to pay a fortune. So I can't tell you exactly who, but I kind of dibble and dabble. I am looking for like a one-stop shop, somebody who braids, who can do ponytails, who could give me tape-ins, who could give me a weave, who doesn't charge an arm and a leg, and who will wash my hair. Because I like the whole experience of getting my hair done, and I just don't get that experience too much in this day and age. But like this ponytail was done by Goddess Hair on Instagram. Stacy's Braids usually does my ponytails and half ups, half down. She does such a bomb job. So yeah. Other than that, I wear a lot of buns, twist outs, just my natural hair. What are your goals business-wise? So business-wise, my goals are to grow my YouTube channel because this is where my audience is going to come from. And then with the YouTube channel, I can get brand deals, etc., etc. That's YouTube. Separate from that, I plan on reopening Sincerely Asia, which is my social media agency, and we will provide social media management, content strategy, engagement services for those who do not want to actively engage on their Instagram accounts, probably like TikTok and reel editing type of thing. So once that audience is built, I of course want to open the social media company back up. From there, I don't know, maybe some type of brand based off of fashion or health and beauty. I don't know, candles, body butter, something along that line. Business wise, that also gets into real estate investing and Airbnbs, things on the side off of the internet. So I kind of have a lot of business goals, but my main one right now is building an audience and then opening the social media company back up for business. All right, you guys, so it looks like that's all of the questions that I have. If I did miss anything, maybe we'll do a Q&A part 2 if that's something you guys want. I don't know. In the meantime, make sure you follow me on Instagram, because that's where you can really keep up with me and find out when I'm up to, and we can connect on a better basis. If this was your first time here, my name is Asia. Thank you so much for watching. If you like my style, if you like me, if you like this video, you know, don't feel shy to hit the like button and give me a subscribe so that you never miss an upload and we can stay in contact. Enjoy putting this video together for you guys. It was fun and your girl is feeling kind of lit, like. Well, anyways, you guys, I really enjoyed answering these questions. I hope they were helpful. And until next time, I will catch you in my next video.